Good morning, children. Today, our class is for the second method of capital adjustment, which is known as proportionate capital method. Under this method, we have to find out the capital brought in by the new partner, which is actually missing in the question. I mean to say, the capital of the new partner is not given in the question. This is the identification of this method. Hence, the use of word proportionate capital method. So, we are going to discuss about proportionate capital method today with a question and its solution. So, this is proportionate capital method, which is our topic of discussion for today. It says, if the new or incoming partner is to bring capital in proportion to his share in profit, an amount of capital to be brought is determined on the basis of the total capitals after all adjustments have been made of old partners and the total of the share of profits. Then capital to be brought in by the new partner is determined by taking these following steps. Number one, that is step one, we determine the total adjusted capital of the old partners. Children, when I say total adjusted capital, remember this is balance CD of the capital account which comes on the debit side. I repeat, total adjusted capital is the balance CD of the capital account for the old partners which comes on the debit side of partners capital account. So the balance CD always includes all the adjustments such as goodwill, which is premium, any reserves distributed among partners, their evaluation profit or loss. Step 2 is to determine the total capital of the new firm. This is actually a mathematical step. There are ways to find it out. So we have given it a name, determine the total capital of the new firm, which is a mathematical step. Step 1, total adjusted capital, which will come from step 1 of old partners, multiplied by reciprocal of combined new share of old partners. Step 3 is after you have arrived at the total adjusted capital of the new firm, total capital of new firm, we determine the capital of the new partner by multiplying by his share. So these are three simple steps to calculate proportionate capital of the new partner. To understand the theory content which we just read properly, here is a question. The question says, Sahaj and Nimish are two partners in a firm. They share profit and losses in the ratio 2:1. So this is the old ratio. Since both of them are specially abled, sometimes they find it difficult to run the business on their own. Therefore, they admitted Gauri into partnership for 1/3 share. She brought her share of goodwill in cash and proportionate capital. At the time of Gauri's admission, the balance sheet of Sahaj and Nimish, the old partners, is given as under. So here is the balance sheet with liabilities and assets. Further, the question has additional information as adjustment, which says number 1, reduce the value of stock by rupees 5,000. Number 2, depreciate furniture by 10% and appreciate machinery by 5%. Number 3, 3,000 of the debtors proved bad and a provision of 5% was to be created on sundry debtors for doubtful debts. And finally, goodwill of the firm was valued at rupees 45,000. So these are the additional information provided along with the balance sheet of Sahaj and Nimish. So if you notice the question, the entire information provided us is similar to what we have been doing in the chapter till now. The only difference is the capital of new partner Gauri is not given in the question, and the question says Gauri brings proportionate capital. So to find out the capital of Gauri, we have to do the entire working till we close the capital of old partners in the partner's capital account. That means till you arrive at adjusted capital of both the old partners Sahaj and Nimish. By adjusted capital, I mean their balance CD which comes on the debit side of partners capital account. So we have to move in a very same manner like we have been doing all the other questions. Here is the first step which helps us to calculate the sacrificing ratio which comes as 2:1. Now towards the end of the chapter, I'm not explaining all these steps. You should be able to do it on your own. Otherwise, this is already on screen. You may see and tally with your calculation. In the second, so this is our first step, which is change in profit sharing ratio, where we have calculated sacrificing ratio of Sahaj and Nimish. Now we move with the second step, where we generally do the treatment of capital brought by the new partner and the treatment for premium. And since the capital of the new partner is not given in the question, we will only do the treatment of premium, where the journal entry goes cash account debit 15,000 to premium for goodwill account 15,000. And since this is case of goodwill retained in the business, second entry goes premium for goodwill account debit 15,000 to Sahaj's capital account 10,000 to Nimish's capital account 5,000. This is our second step for accounting, which is related to premium for goodwill brought by Gauri. After the accounting treatment of premium for goodwill brought by Gauri, here is our step 3, where we have prepared revaluation account, which records the increase and decrease of assets and liabilities according to the question additional information. So here we see few assets are decreasing and a liability is increasing, and an asset machinery, the value is increasing by 6,000. By now, you all should be in a position to make revaluation account very comfortably. Finally, the revaluation account of this question gives us a total loss of 11,350, which is distributed between both the old partners in their old profit sharing ratio, which is coming for Sahaj as 7,567 and for Nimish it is coming 3,783. And if you remember, the entry for this goes as Sahaj's capital account debit, Nimish's capital account debit to revaluation account. I hope you understand the entry which I just spoke. Step 3 done. We have to move with our next step, which will be partner's capital account, where we will be calculating proportionate capital of new partner Gauri after doing all the necessary adjustments of the old partners. Now here is our step 4, where we prepare partner's capital account, which starts with the opening capital of the old partners, that is by balance BD, brought from the liability side of balance sheet 1,20,000 and 80,000. This is general reserve distributed between old partners Sahaj and Nimish as 20,000 and 10,000, and remember this is an old ratio. Then the premium for goodwill, for which we already passed the entry in step number 2, 10,000 for Sahaj and 5,000 for Nimish. Other than this, what we have already solved is revaluation account, where we arrived at revaluation loss. And the entry goes Sahaj's capital account debit to revaluation account, Nimish's capital account debit to revaluation account. So the loss amount is debited to both the old partners. And finally, we do the totaling of the credit side of both the old partners. The total of Sahaj is coming as 1,50,000, which is transferred to the debit side, and 1,50,000 minus 7,567 is 1,42,433 for Sahaj. Similarly, the total of Nimish is 95,000 on the credit side. Write it on the credit side here, debit side here. Subtract 3,783 the loss, and we arrive at 91,217. This is what is balance CD for Sahaj and Nimish. When you add these two together, the amount 1,42,433 plus 91,217 together, it is known as adjusted capital of old partners. So here you can see in this step, adjusted combined capital of the old partners added together is 2,33,650. 2,33,650. With the help of this adjusted capital, we will calculate the capital of the new firm, which is a simple mathematical step. You are supposed to write this amount 2,33,650 and multiply it with the combined new share of old partners. And combined new share is 3 by 2. This gives you the total, new capital of the firm, 3,50,475. And in this new capital of the firm, we can calculate the capital brought by the new partner Gauri, which is proportionate capital in the third step, by applying her share 1 by 3 to this new capital of the firm, and this amount comes as 1,16,825. Children, this is simple unitary method applied. It can be done in 2 steps, and you can do it mathematically if you are able to understand. Otherwise, copy this, and this is the best step to understand. Once you arrive at this amount, we have to pass the journal entry for the capital brought by the new partner Gauri, and the entry goes cash account debit 1,16,825 to Gauri's capital account 1,16,825, being capital brought by Gauri in cash. And since this amount is arrived now, we have to put it at the right place. And where is the right place to write this amount? Here is the right place. By cash 1,16,825. Then write the total, the same amount, put it on the debit side total, and also fill the gap here for balance CD, 1,16,825. This step to calculate the capital not given in the question for the new partner is called proportionate capital method. I hope by these simple steps you have understood what is proportionate capital method under the topic capital adjustment. So I repeat, the first identification of this method when the question comes is that the capital of the new partner is not given in the question. Rather, the question uses the word new partner brings proportionate capital. So we have to take care of this sentence in our question, which is given here. If you can see, they admitted Gauri into partnership for 1/3 share. She brought her share of goodwill in cash and proportionate capital. Children, please pay attention to this word, proportionate capital. Sometimes the question may even say sufficient capital. Sufficient capital. So that is another synonymous used for this method. And this should give you an idea that this is by proportionate capital method, and we have understood this question very smoothly in a smooth flow of 6 steps. So you must attempt this question in your notebook with all the 6 steps like I have been teaching you right from the beginning. Do not miss out any step in between, because this should be the right approach towards reconstitution of partnership firm when you do admission of a partner, by doing all these 6 necessary steps. So homework is, note down the entire content of this capital adjustment method known as proportionate capital method and solve this question in your notebook. I hope you have understood. You may come up with your doubts in the next class. You may ask me, and we end today's class here. Let all of you start practicing all the questions from the exercise now. We have almost completed a chapter in a very slow and steady process by going through all those 6 steps, right from the first step, change in profit sharing ratio, to the second step, accounting treatment of goodwill, moving ahead with revaluation of assets and reassessment of liabilities, also taking care of small topic like accumulated profits and accumulated losses, with preparation of partners capital account, cash or bank account, and finally the reconstituted balance sheet. This almost covers the entire content of a chapter. Now it's your duty to practice as many questions as you can from the examples given in the book as well as your exercise questions. Wish you all the best with this hope that you will do justice with your time and your preparation for the forthcoming tests, which is on June 6th, that is Saturday. This chapter will be qualifying for the test along with the previous chapter, Partnership Fundamental. Do practice it thoroughly. Thank you. God bless you all.